Hey guys, what's going on? This is Namkraft. Welcome to this is a Starcraft village commentary ASL journey. Continue with ASL season 20, round of 16. Jaedong versus Mini as part of Group C, set number 2. This is going to be one best of one only one game to decide. The ticket to the winner set, of course, the winners and losers set, as well as the final set will be best of 3. So, oh my god, that drone! What is up with that stuff, man? We've seen so many of these glitches in that other game in Group B. Was it Best versus Queen? Anyways, these girls are old. I mean, don't be fooled. That girl is at least 35, the one in the middle. These ones, I'd say 28. Where is he at 18-year-old girl? I'll tell you, but they're not here in the studio today. I'm sorry, she's in my bedroom right now. I'm just kidding. Mini, of course, you're there. Okay, some cute violet Zerling. And some guys praying to God. You know, in Korea, there's a mix of Catholicism and Buddhism. I think Catholics are winning with about 55 to 45% win rate. Of course, it depends on the map, but usually, you know, on Seoul and you know, an island map like Jeju, that ratio is about correct, 55 to 45. Anyways, if you want to join the Namkraft religion, feel free to do so. You know, just click the link to the video description to actually pay the fee. Did you know that in religion, you have to pay money to actually be in a religion? I mean, nowadays they're charging membership fee like that religion. What is it? Jehovah's Witness. I think that's like the monthly fee. I don't know how much it is, but there's a monthly fee. So apparently, these days, to be in a religion, you need to pay money. Okay, someone was in the MSL 2020 final. Was a long time ago. Did Jaedong win an OSL ever? I don't think he did. Right? This is why they're putting up the MSL final. Yeah. I don't know. That was a long time ago. I'm old. So are you. But anyways. Knockouts. Of course, this is a very balanced map. Let me just quickly show you. This is what this map looks like. Players are spawning on the right side with Jaedong at the bottom right and Mini at the top right. Gateway opening for Mini. Of course, Mini is a reckless kid. Let's see who's gonna actually try to go for something crazy here. Overall, did they see the pilot? I think he saw the pilot and backed up. Maybe that's what it is. The Zelle is gonna come south now and Mini will expand. So I guess the game will head towards mid-game safely here. There's the third base coming down from Jaedong and he's already got a spawning pool. Alright, we have a probe coming out to scout first because there might be something like 6 Zerlings. By the way, this is the map stats. Where is it exactly? I'll just quickly show you. There it is. So, knockout 49% win rate. This is why this map is picked first. This map is very, very balanced. Drones are here to block. Nicely done from Jaedong. And of course, maybe it is going to be time for Mini to check out the 6 o'clock position. The second Zealot is here. And actually, Mini has lost some precious time by not sending his Zealot over. But now he will send his Zealot over, so things are gonna continue. Let me just quickly show you some of the information. I'll just show you Jaedong's photo, as well as his player card. So you can take a look at that. So Jaedong's is Lee Jaedong, of course. His other alias is the Tyrant, born in 1990. There it is, the 6 earnings. And he's been in 13 ASL. Oh my god, very nice angle for the Zealot to attack, but he needs to back up now. Okay, this is not very favorable trade here for Jaedong. He's lost all of his earnings, most of his earnings, but now the Zealot will die. But of course, Mini's goal is to actually try to trade a little bit better here. One more Zealot has fallen. The last Zealot will possibly fall, but now 2 Zealot will be heading towards Jaedong's expansion. The probe will try to go inside and scout. There's a cannon. No, there's going to be a forge. And of course, Mini's insane IPO, not IPO, APM. What am I saying? IPO. I recently IPO'd my company. That's why my Namkraft venture has been IPO'd. This is why. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, some nice battles. Of course, Jaedong has said, you know what? I can also micro. I can also do some kind of Zerling's cute tricks. So take that batch and enjoy it. Shove it up your Protoss, assimilator hole. Anyways, the cannon's gonna come out some major battles. So I guess I would just put these player cards away for now. And looks like the micro battle is going in favor of Jaedong. I believe another cannon is gonna have to come up. He's got blocking. Looks like there's enough to block. Those others, of course, will try hard to attack the gateway. But Mini is gonna try to attack a few Zerlings. He's about to get one of the Zerlings destroyed. I think the cannon will come up on time. These Zerlings in the main base actually not doing anything at all. Will it come towards expansion? I guess it will not be worth it. And the cannon will complete. And with that, Jaedong is gonna have to back up. Some probes attacking. Nice, not really splash damage, but group damage from the Zerlings. The game is stabilized. Jaedong 26 supply, Mini 37, and Mini has forced Jaedong to go for this kind of Zerling build. Actually, Jaedong doesn't want to be marketing Zerlings. He will lose another Zerling, about to lose it, and that would be very problematic because you don't want 4 Zealots attacking you when it actually could be, you know, just simply 3 Zealots, you know. But anyways, Zerling with speed will come out, and this probe is going to try very, very hard. Jaedong, of course, will try to attack here. I think the Zealot can get sent towards the front now. There's no need to keep it back. What is the build here for Jaedong? He has not yet gone for any kind of technical choices. He's not yet decided whether to go for Lair or Hydroden or anything like that. Just massive Zerlings. Okay, another hatchery comes on. 4 hatcheries. 4 hatcheries before tech, guys. This is very macro build, and he's got to put the Hydroden now. So I guess what Jaedong is going for is going to be a little bit of a delayed Hydras, but he will try not to lose any Overlords. I think that is the plan. That's a lot of Zerlings. And this Zealot could actually get surrounded, but looks like Jaedong has retreated his Zerling at the wrong time. The Zealot comes out now, and now Jaedong will try to just see if there's any more additional Zealot, but there aren't any. And there's a Zealot hidden all the way back in case the Zerling decide to go for run-by or something. I don't know. Anyways, these other Zealots will actually try to attack the 6 o'clock position. Zerlings are out here patrolling. Of course, there's still always a chance that there's something weird happening here. Is this going to be a timely push here from Mini? No, it's not, because he built a Stargate. He built it with Dune. He's going to be having very standard openings here. So I guess that's fine. And this Zealot has reached the middle area. So I guess I would just continue on with the player card and the player photo. So this is Mini, the king of making chaotic mess everywhere. This is Mini. Welcome to, you know, Namkraft's version of him. And this is his player card information as the battle ensues at the 6 o'clock position. Byeon Hyunjae is his name. It's actually a very, very rare Korean name. You know, usually you see somebody like I don't know, Kim, right? And you see a lot of Lee and Kims are very, very popular. And now Zerlings with speed complete, so that is gonna send this Zealot to Kansas. Jaedong born in 1994. He's 5 feet and 10 inches tall. Has been in a lot of ASLs. His best performance is, of course, #1 in ASL in 2012. Yes, he's a finalist and a winner. And he used to play for STX, so he was the most famous player from that club. And now he plays for Inno Label, as I checked. He's got a decent number of followers, quite high actually, on the various platforms. And his Elo scores last year's were 1300, a little bit over 1300 on average. This year's a little bit less, but still, he's consistently in the top 15, sometimes in the top 10. He usually is in the top 10, but recently he's been slumping. So that's what it is. Anyways, two old courses gonna try to come out here, and very, very nice Hydras. On this map, it's difficult to Hydra bus against Protoss, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible. It could still happen. So we shall see if there's gonna be a chance for Jaedong to go for his Hydraless harassments here. And as for Mini, he's gonna be waiting for Zealot Leg to start to attack there. I think Zealot Leg should be coming up very soon. He's making only Zealot. He's trying to go for kind of a surround here. He moves out with some of the Zealot. He will attack 2 areas at once and trying to spread the Hydras out. Some groups will come in. As the group attack the front door, the Overlords actually hit to spot. No, looks like Overlords unable to see them. Looks like there's going to be a surround. There might be a surround. He's going to try to move in. And I guess he should have not moved in. He's going to try to surround. This is a genius move. Maybe he's going to be attacking from both angles. And looks like the second group is not joining fast enough. But he was able to take out a lot of forces and not enough Hydras. And this area, actually, the ditch actually doesn't help the Hydras at all. Usually attacking against Dragoons, there's going to be a way for actually to attack nicely, but there's going to be a surround on this other side. And looks like Jaedong is not microing the second group here, but his first group has survived the onslaught. A lot of Overlords are falling, but at the last minute, I guess Jaedong has taken not that much damage. The courses go back up. Zealots would, I guess, have to go back now. Mini is not treated that well. He's invested in this early technology. His Templar archive is done, but he was trying to go for a nice surround sandwich style. But, you know, you could not beat Jaedong at his own game, right? Because Zerg loves sandwiching. He loves, you know, the other day, one of my favorite fan, Mr. McDonald, asked me if I could ride him. I mean, not on the bed, but, you know, on my motorcycle. And he asked for my permission to hang on real tight. And I asked him, would you mind if I add another person behind you? Because that is illegal. That's right. In my country, it's illegal to ride 3 people. I know what you're thinking about, but I'm not talking about that kind of illegal stuff. Anyways, what am I saying? What is the context? I've forgotten the context. But anyways, looks like Mini's gonna try to come out here. There's a dart to actually check it. Overlord don't have speed. And Mini might try to push again, but of course, very chaotic. This is especially nice because during this time, Hydras are pinned in without overload speed. They're pinned in his base, and that's going to be very nice, easy target for the High Templars. The High Templars need to arrive very soon. Of course, they're checking for the situations. They will try to go inside the main. He wants to actually see the Spire. The attack against 6 o'clock position is going to be nice because drones will need to get pulled. Hydras will need to get pulled. There's no way to run, and if he runs, he will lose some mining time in that base as well. The attack's going to be coming on here. The Hydras got plus weapons, and Zelle's going to try to come in here. Coming from the right side, there's going to be a nice storm here. Good pullback by Jaedong. He's going to snipe another High Templars. This item is not able to cast any storms at all. The Data is buying some time and blocking the Hydras inside Jaedong. He's going to get attacked very nicely here. And a single Data push the enemy back. But I think there's no more High Templars. Actually, that High Templar got saved. It's going to be a different story. He might want to try to snipe the hatcheries, maybe. What is it? Attacking. He doesn't have the right angle. Jaedong has got the perfect Sim City. It looks like Mini's going to try to sack some Zelle to try to go for some drones harassments here. Not a bad idea. Just to trade a bit. And he's going to back up. He's going to be careful not to lose his course. Another storm is going to come out. Good storm. Does Jaedong pull back? He pulls back. And there's going to be 3 more. Hydras need to storm. The first storm is alright. The second storm is alright. Not ready to cast. One more storm cannot. He's going to try to storm the drone line. He goes to the drone. He's waiting. Oh my god. It's going to be a storm on the sentry. Nice storm. He got about 7-8 units there. Not bad. And looks like Jaedong is falling apart. Mini with his chaotic style of play has shown to us that against Snoopy player like Jaedong, things can go poo-poo. And things have actually gone poo-poo in this game. I guess Mini will be declared the winner very soon because the damage to Jaedong's economy is unsurmountable. It's more than my girlfriend slapping me in the face, man. This hurts a lot. Jaedong cannot recover. He will need 6 months of rehab after this before he can actually take on another girlfriend. But until then, I guess Mini would have to move on to another league already. Like I told you, the Wind will meet the Cloud on the same level. They cannot meet the Cloud on different levels here. It looks like Mini is kind of not micro some of his allies a little bit here, but it doesn't matter. The Spy will fall, but we might have massive mutants come out, and this might change the game slightly here. The Hydrant might fall. Looks like there's some Lurkers as well. What the heck? Jaedong is going for all different things at once. Is going to be going for Lurkers, going for Spire, and I guess there might be another storm on that drone line. There are very few drones remaining. No need to storm, but he's going to storm anyway for the nice money shot. Drones are running away. The Lurkers are mobbed, but Jaedong supply down to 49, Mini 84. And I guess he just keep on pumping Zelle. If we can actually get the Hydrant, it might be good. He might be just trying to run away here and saves all of his forces. Do we actually see anything else? Look, we don't see anything else. And there's a Robo, very late Robo, so this game can still go on. But the nice Lurker attack will be buying some time for Jaedong. But this base got nothing. This base got nothing. Only 4 Hydras, and now they're gonna go to work. I think now Mini need to actually individually click some Zelle out and send some of them to the hatchery, send some of them to the drones here. Of course, one Lurker would not help at all. Drones are forced to get evacuated. One single Zelle out, moving in and buying some time. And he need to actually now leave the area. He's done a lot of a phenomenal job already. Mini doubling the supply of Jaedong. This base is in tatters. But of course, it's gonna be a lot better if Mini focus fire on some of the units. We will have a PvP in winter set. Not your favorite cup of tea, I know, but I drink coffee, and indeed, you need to actually buy me coffee. Link to that is going to be in the video description. You're gonna be joining these gentlemen here: Mr. McDonald, Mr. Thomas, Mr. Nolasco, Mr. Chen, Mr. JW, Mr. John, Mr. Peter from Poland, Sea Gobbler from Norway, Mr. Spidermind, the guy who bought me the 50-cent headphone. Actually, you bought me enough coffee to buy 3.5 sets of headphones. So thank you very much for that 50-cent headphoner. And who else do they want to thank you? I guess did I miss somebody? And of course, Mr. Thomas, the Flying Dutchman, is always my favorite person. I am your biggest fan. This is Stand. Where's your face? Sorry, let me just quickly come up here. He's there. It's right there. He's been talking the entire time. I've been missing your face. Sorry about that. But anyways, I guess this game will end. Do we have a Lurker drop? No, this is just a nice icing on the cake here. This is just like, the taxi after you date a beautiful girl. You need to tip it off with a nice taxi to her home. Now, I live in a country where it's the man's responsibility to actually order a taxi for the girl. I mean, isn't that so bad? Anyways, Jaedong's gonna try to come up with some drones getting sent around. Jaedong is gonna try to do a final assault here. But there's just so much Protoss meat. Good storms are not pull back, man. You don't need to engage. I think the Observer should be coming out very soon for that. And there it is. The Observer comes out. Jaedong doesn't need to, Mini doesn't need to expand, but it doesn't hurt to expand. But he's gonna storm. He's gonna storm. He's gonna be careful. He will miss one storm. He's gonna lose some forces here. The Observer has been saved, and the Lurker gets pushed back here. Jaedong has not GG because, of course, he's got the winner's mentality. But in my country, we have a saying: enthusiasm plus stupidity equals what is it equals? vandalism. Maybe the word is right. You need to be enthusiastic, but you need to be smart. If you are enthusiastically stupid, or you're stupidly enthusiastic, what you create would just be damage and chaos. It would not be positive value for the world. Anyways, Jaedong, we need to try to come again, at some point in the future. That's what she said. So anyways, GG from Jaedong. Thanks for watching. Let's move on to the winners. See you soon. Bye-bye.